We're going on an adventure of primates. Who are primates? All right, we got cells and structure and their function. We got the cell wall, that thing. The thing that's like, woo, I'm protecting you on the plant cell. The cell membrane. I can't read. I looked at the light for too long. I can't read. You got on a plant cell, you got the cell wall, which protects the cell and keeps its form, that form. Then you got the cell membrane, which is like that double layered thing on an animal cell and a plant cell that also protects it, but is semi-permeable, so it controls what goes in and goes out. The cytoplasm is this goo. This is the goo. It's gooey. It's the goo that's in the cell. The nucleus is where you get the things, and the nucleus is pretty much the brain of the cell. The nuclear membrane, protects the nucleus. The nucleolus is inside the nucleus and produces ribosomes. You know what the chromosomes are. They have those like traits and stuff, those cool traits. I looked in the light again. The endoplasmic reticulum has the smooth ER, meaning endoplasmic reticulum, and the rough ER. It contains protein, so you can get that nice energy. It's also used for storage. Ribosomes are proteins. Dog. The mitochondria. The powerhouse of the cell. There's a bug. Ah! The Golgi bodies help move materials through that cell. The cell. Liposomes help renew and break down old parts of the cell. And don't forget your boys, the vacuole, which helps plant cells maintain its shape and stores food and water. And then sometimes in a rare occasion you'll have a little flagella on the end. Pilla. All of us are made of cells, so us primates, are all about cells. Next part, let's bring it back to the nucleus. Let's take a look at meiosis and mitosis. Let's start with meiosis first. The cells start crossing over. They line up. In metaphase 1, they're going in. They're lined up down the middle of the cell. Then in anaphase, they start to separate. Then in telophase, they're like splitting apart. They're almost two cells, and each cell got a part of the other cell, and repeats, and so you got a lot of cells. Mitosis goes through prophase, right? Then prophase, things start coming together. Then in metaphase, they're lined up down the middle once again. Then in anaphase, the sister chromatin are separating. Psychonesis. I'm sorry. It's the end. They're all like done. Some things you really need to know about mitosis and meiosis. Meiosis is sexual, so it occurs in humans, animals, plants, and fungi. Mitosis is asexual, so it happens in all organisms. It's crazy. Mitosis usually has to do with repairing of the body because it's asexual. It's either replacing cells or not. Meiosis is usually sex cells. Your mother's egg and your father's sperm cell. There's bugs. Let's move into the reproductive system because we're talking about meiosis and mitosis. So why not talk about the reproductive system? I'm not okay with this. The male reproductive system consists of the seminal viscule, the prostate gland, vas deferens, the testes, the scrotum, and the urethra, and don't forget the penis. The female reproductive system consists of the uterus, the fallopian tube, the ovary, the cervix, the vagina. In the female reproductive system, the ovaries produce eggs, goes down into the fallopian tube, while the male reproductive system uses the testes to produce sperm. And then they combine the egg and the sperm, and they make everything. Not everything. Well, they make people. Or animals, people, something. So once you grow up, right, you're a person now. You big man, big strong man. Now we need to worry about other things. Let's talk about some bones. Also, the skeletal system is vital. And you got a skeleton, of course, because if you didn't, you'd be a blob. An adult human has 206 bones. And bones play a vital part into blood production, protection, and support your movement and calcium storage. It does a lot of things. So next time your mom's telling you do nothing at home, tell her my skeletal system does a lot. Look, we got 206 of these things, so I can't just come out of nowhere and be like, hey, look. Well, I mean, I can come out of nowhere. Either way, we have 206 of these, so I'll only go over the important ones. You got your phalanges. You got your skull. You got your sternum. Your humerus. That's pretty funny. Your ribs. Your femur. And don't forget the tibia and the fibula. I got the mandible. Next up, your muscles. Big man got muscles. Or muscles. You got muscles. Your muscle system consists of 3 types of muscles. Skeletal muscles, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. Helps with movement, circulation of blood, and helps you maintain your great old posture. Once again, there's a lot of muscles, so I can't go over every one of them because we'll be here for a couple days. But what I can tell you, some important ones, you know it. You got your pectorals, your bicep, your external obliques. You got your rectus abdominis, your quadriceps, your traps, orbicularis oculi.
Orbicularis oculi.
Orbicularis oculi. One more left. We got diseases. Dangerous. Big. Scary. The common cold. Lou Gehrig's. And your boy. HIV. Now, usually what most diseases do is they'll cause widespread, damage to your body. It can be literally anywhere. Your joints, your muscles, your heart, basically anything can get affected by a disease. It depends on the disease. For example, a disease like AIDS affects your immune system. You're not able to fend off from other sicknesses or diseases as well, because it affects your immune system. While heart disease, literally, it's in the name. It'll just affect your heart. So say one day you come home and you're like, I have the common cold. I don't know what to tell you. You might die. That's it for story time. Hope you enjoyed. Good night.